Welcome to our YouTube channel, Tech Check. If you want to watch the world's best jet skis or drones, all the links are available in the description. Please visit our channel for more daily reviews or top 5 videos. Thank you. Our topic today is about Harley Davidson Iron 883 Sportster. The video gets better and better, so stay until the end. When Harley Davidson makes changes to the Iron 883, they stay faithful to at least one important aspect: performance. While XL models have never been known as fast bikes, they certainly have a well-deserved reputation as quick bikes. Nothing in the Harley world comes out of the hole like a sporty, or handles the corners like one, and the Iron 883 maintains that tradition with aplomb. Bikes like this show how the XL line has not only survived, but also thrived in the entry-level and sport-minded American markets. When the folks at Harley Davidson introduced the K model, as direct ancestor of the XL, or Sportster line, back in 1952, I doubt they could have known they were birthing a genre that would still be thriving over half a century later. Yet here we are with the 2021 Sportster Iron 883 that pays tribute not so much to the factory, but to the custom touches added by owners over the ages. Overall, the Iron 883 has a drag-centric vibe that is hard to ignore. The drag bars and mid-mount controls form an aggressive rider triangle that puts the rider into a slightly forward-leaning stance, a perfect cornering position if you like, to take your curves with a little mustard on them. Typical of the Sportster family, the lines are rather bunched up to fit within the 85.8-inch total length. The fuel tank emulates the classic look of the sporty peanut tank while squeezing another gallon or so in there for a total of 3.3 gallons. Let's face it, peanut tanks are cool to look at, but they just don't carry enough fuel. The upper lines manage a little flow down the tank and across the rolled leather that sort of pimps out the otherwise mundane stock Sportster seat, which is more comfortable than the smooth sporty seat. The chopped rear fender adds to the dragster vibe while leaving a good view of the rear tire. Turn signals, front and rear, use LEDs to keep the units as small and unobtrusive as possible. The taillight is so low profile it looks more like a strut reflector, or it does when it isn't lit, anyway. A sideways license plate holder mounted on the left side keeps the fender clean and the top line unobstructed at the rear end, plus it makes the Iron 883 look like a worked-over custom bike right off the showroom floor. Harley took the blacked-out look to the nth degree. Even the shock springs and turn signal housings got the treatment, leaving only the pushrod tubes, fork tubes, but not lowers, wheel spoke tips, and engine cover fasteners as the only bright spots on the bike. This also plays into the custom look, and ironically, this seeming lack of frills is actually a frill all its own. If you are one of those unfortunate folks that have to put your bike into storage for a few months of the year, you will appreciate the addition of the battery tender harness as standard equipment in 2017. As I mentioned before, the Iron 883 is a short bike no matter how you measure it. The wheelbase is a mere 59.6 inches, even with the relatively long, 30-degree rake. Steering geometry winds up giving you 4.6 inches of trail for crisp response to steering pressure, and even though the maximum lean angle is only 27 degrees to the right and 28 degrees to the left, you will be able to quickly traverse the bike from one max to the other. Harley keeps the Iron 883 low with a slammed rear suspension, 16-inch tire in back and 19-inch hoop in front. Sportsters traditionally have tall seats, but this one comes with a saddle height just a hair under 30 inches high, unladen, in a move sure to appeal to the vertically challenged crowd. Ground clearance is a bit low at 5.5 inches, but you aren't going off-road with this bike and the low center of gravity is a nice bonus. The Iron 883 weighs in at 564 pounds soaking wet, so the lack of dual front brakes isn't that big a deal. Both ends of the bike get strong, honest braking from the dual-cylinder calipers, and you have the choice of going old school with non-augmented brakes or going for the safety net offered by the optional ABS package. When the first Evo Sporty came out, I really didn't like the engine. Personally, I didn't see anything wrong with my old Ironhead. But history is a great teacher, and the Evo has had plenty of time to prove its toughness and longevity. I would go so far as to say it's one of the best engines Harley ever made, and they've had 30 years to perfect it. The new Milwaukee 8 engines have so far proved promising, but they haven't been out long enough to know if they'll match the Evo's reliability and longevity. In keeping with Harley tradition, the mill is an air-cooled, 45-degree V-twin. The 3-inch bore and 3.811-inch stroke give the engine a total displacement of 53.9 cubic inches, 883 cc, hence the devilishly clever name, and a throttle body with electronic fuel injection helps it crank out 53.8 pound-feet of torque at 3,750 revolutions per minute. This is plenty of power for zipping around town, and it comes economically at 51 mpg. A 5-speed transmission and reinforced belt final drive connect the engine to the wheel, and while it doesn't have the 6th gear of its big twin cousins, you really won't miss it much. Unlike sporties from the past, this engine has rubber mounts that isolate the frame and rider from engine vibration. So take that, Harley haters. Sportsters no longer come with a leather-bound bottle of Loctite. Thanks again for watching. We hope you liked our video today. Please like and subscribe for more daily top 5 videos. Tell us in the comments which topic you want to see next. Maybe we have it already in our gallery, like top 5 snowmobiles or another video you are interested in. See you tomorrow. Donald from TechCheck.